Hi everybody, it's JoJo and I'm here to do a scent review. So, I have a couple scent reviews planned for you guys. Right now I'm going to do Winterberry Wonder, I'm going to do Black Cherry Merlot, and I'm going to do Cocktail Dress. So, I'm going to do Black Cherry Merlot right now because Black Cherry Merlot, okay, so Black Cherry Merlot, I don't have the hand soap or the candle. I thought I had the candle, but the good news is I did review it and compare it last summer, so about over a year ago, and I will link that down below. So if you want to see the Black Cherry Merlot be compared to the candle and the hand soap, you'll see that in that video, and I'll link that down below. But this is strictly just the mist, and I have the shower gel. Oh, excuse me. I have the mist and the shower gel. And then I have a few things to compare it to. So let's get started. So this usually comes out for New Year's Eve. So this is Immerse Yourself in a World of Glitzy, Glamorous Good Times. Black Cherry Merlot. Celebrate the season with a smooth vintage cheers. Dark Cherry, Black Raspberry, and Sumptuous Merlot. So, the shower gel is really nice. Yeah. Okay, so if I had to say, I would say the shower gel literally smells just like the candle and the hand soap. So even though I don't have that to compare it to, and I will link that video down below, this smells just like that, the hand soap and the candle. So, and what I mean by that, I get a dark cherry fragrance. It's kind of like it's a little liquor wine in it, but it's mostly a dark cherry. It's dark cherries. It's not a red cherry that you get in that jar, you know, the red cherries, the red machino cherries, I guess you can call it, right? They're called machino cherries, I'm not sure. But there's a darker cherry. So a darker cherry I feel like is deeper, it's sweeter, it's kind of smells borderline like a plum, like it's just like a dark fruit. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's just dark and sweeter. I don't know how else to explain it. I feel like regular cherries are different. It's lighter and not as sweet, and the dark cherries are more sweeter. So this is a very sweet cherry smell with the little wine in it. I don't get black raspberry. I do have black raspberry Merlot shower gel here to compare it to it. So I do have that, but I don't get black raspberry. I get more of a cherry, dark cherry, and the Merlot. So it's a dark cherry smell with the wine. The mist, however, before I compare it to the black raspberry vanilla shower gel, the mist is more like a... It smells like a cherry air freshener from the 90s. Like, I remember my mom having a cherry air freshener, and this smells just like it. So this, I feel like, let me spray it on my hand, on my jacket. So this, God, it's so close to everything else. Like, I feel like the mist is so close to the shower gel and the candle and the, got in my mouth, and the hand soap. I just feel like the mist, and I taste it too. Yeah, it tastes like wine. The mist has more of the Merlot. I feel like it has more of the wine. I feel like it has more of the wine. It's not as sweet as the shower gel. I feel like it's less sweet. So I feel like the cherries aren't as dark in the mist. I feel like they're a little bit lighter, the cherries, and with that Merlot. But it's basically the same story. It's just I feel like the cherries in this are much darker and sweeter than the cherries in the mist. It's more like a sweet candy cherry, more so than a dark, vampy red cherry that's in this. So it's like a sweet, dark cherry in this, and more like a candy-like cherry, not as sweet in the mist. It's really nice. You get more of the wine in the mist, I would say, too. You get more of the Merlot. Yeah. Okay, so now let's compare it to the shower gel black raspberry vanilla. So this is keynotes of fresh raspberries, vine ripened blackberries, vanilla orchid, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere woods. This is very different because I feel like this is dark cherry and this is dark raspberry. So dark raspberries I feel like are not as sweet. But the good news about this is that the vanilla in this makes it sweet. So even though the raspberries in this is more tart and dark, and not as sweet, the vanilla makes the dark raspberries sweeter in this. Whereas I feel like a vanilla note wouldn't be necessary for the Black Cherry Merlot because the cherries are so sweet already that the vanilla in it would be just too sweet. Whereas this, the raspberries are not that sweet, so they need to add the vanilla to make it really sweet. So it smells like a dark you know what dark raspberry, it smells like a dark raspberry dipped in vanilla cream. I really get no woodsy notes. Now, I don't know if you get that in the mist and the cream or whatever, but in the shower gel, I only get the raspberries, the vanilla. And I think the blackberries are making the raspberries not so sweet. I think the blackberries are making the raspberries really dark and not as sweet and potent. Because I feel like the blackberries are kind of overpowering the raspberries a little bit. I feel like the blackberries are, there's like more, like there's a jar full of blackberries and they just sprinkled some raspberries on it. That's what it looks like. It's like a bowl full of black raspberries. They sprinkled some regular raspberries and they put some cream on top. That's what it smells like to me. So it's a very dark, fruity smell. It's very similar to this because it's, again, it's a dark, fruity smell. But this has the vanilla, this has the wine. So it is different. But they are similar. They're dark, sweet, and fruity smells. So they are very similar. What else do I have to compare it to? I feel like I have something else that I want to compare. Oh, yeah, this. Okay, so Sugar Cherry Crisp. So this is very different. Now, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the different scents of cherry. So the cherry in this is actual, like, red, just red, delicious cherry. Like one of those red cherries you get in your cocktails. That's what this is. So it's not as sweet. This is those dark, dark cherries you get in the bag at the supermarket. So anyway, so yeah, this smells really nice. In the shower gel, you don't get much of the cherry, actually. You get more of the cherry in the cream. But this is Bright Cherry Delight Crumbled Graham Cracker and Spun Vanilla Sugar. So it has the vanilla that's in this, but it doesn't have the cherry that's in this. Dark cherry in this is very different, and this is a lighter cherry. I mean, I know I keep repeating myself, but I just feel like I just need to like say it like as much as I can to try to like make you guys understand, because you can't smell this through the screen. You get a little graham cracker in the shower gel with the vanilla, and the cherry's not that strong in the shower gel, but the cherry that you do smell is again light and not as sweet. So they're two different cherry smells. They are. I also have to compare it to, I know I have all these comparisons, Merry Cherry Cheer. So this is Maraschino Cherry, Pomegranate Cider, Raspberry Blossom, Sugar and Musk, Black Cherry, Amaretto. So this is actually funny. It has two different cherry smells in this. It has the Maraschino Cherry, which is in this, which is that light cherry, red cherry. But then it also has the Black Cherry that's supposed to be in Black Cherry Merlot. Now, this is what's really fucking weird about this scent. I get no cherry. Yeah, I get no cherry. I get a very small hint of the dark cherry. I get none of the maraschino cherries. None of those. None of those at all. I get a little of the black cherry. A little of the black cherry, but it's very small in this. Yeah, you really get more of the pomegranate cider. The pomegranate cider is the keynote in this, so it's very different than the other cherry smells. Because I feel like the other cherry smells are more cherry. This is not as cherry, it's just a lot of pomegranate cider. It's like a pomegranate beverage or juice with like a grape juice type of borderline that with a little of the black cherry, but you really don't get it. You really have to sniff it like crazy to get that. But it's not cherry-like at all. It's not that, like I think it's the least cherry out of the other two. Yeah. It's just a lot of that pomegranate cider. But it's really nice. I feel like the pomegranate cider is nice. I feel like it's still festive and fruity. It's just a different type of smell. It is. I wish this smelled more like cherries. I wish if they added the Black Cherry Merlot into the... If like these had a baby, it would probably be the perfect baby. But yeah. Anyways, so that's it for my review for Black Cherry Merlot. It's a really good smell. They have it in every form. They have it in wallflower. They have it in hand soap, candle, body care, everything. So definitely jump on the Black Cherry Merlot train because it's a lot. And it's very festive. It's for New Year's Eve. They usually come this out for New Year's Eve. This came out, I think, in the spring. last spring, but normally comes out for New Year's Eve with champagne toast and all that. So yeah, I mean, I really like this smell. I really, really do. I think it's appropriate for nighttime wear. I think it's appropriate for the coolest seasons, like end of fall, beginning of winter. I do think it's appropriate for New Year's Eve around that time. It's very like, I don't want to say it smells like alcohol, because it doesn't. It smells like a nice sangria type of, like, because you know, sangrias are not that like strong in liquor. It's more fruity with the dark cherry and stuff. So I really like this, and I think it's appropriate for nighttime. It's a very dark, fruity smell. And the mist is light. The mist is not that strong. But it's not as light as some mists that I've smelled. It's still pretty strong, but just not that strong. Okay, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I have Winterberry Wonder and Cocktail Dress I'm gonna do next. Love you guys, bye.